Hello, I'm Elisa Zhang, and I'm a physician and life and money coach. So, one thing I want to talk about is the feeling of guilt. So, what typically brings you to feel guilty, right? It's usually a feeling of like, I should have done something, or I didn't do something that I should have done. And why do we often have these feelings? Well, what I want to offer you is that, just like we have manuals for other people and we got to kind of lose our manuals, um, other people have manuals for us. And we shouldn't let other people's manuals for us make us feel guilty. So, for example, your friend might have a manual that friends help friends help me when I need them, and that may go really far. So, you may have a friend who wants you to bake cookies for the PTA. I'm just getting a random example. And you don't bake, right? And like, that's just not something that you want to do. That's not something you want to spend your time doing. And so you shouldn't feel guilty about saying no to your friend, even though they may try to guilt trip you. It's like, oh, well, this is for a good cause. And, it doesn't take that much time. And, if you're a friend, you'd really help me out. I need to get, so many cookies baked. But that's their manual of them thinking that because you're their friend that you should do as they request. But if that's not how you want to spend your time, then you don't need to feel guilty about that, right? Because this is a request that they're making of you, but it's not a request that you have to decide that you want to comply with. Now, if you want to make cookies for them, like great, so you can make cookies for the PTA, or maybe they're asking you to make cookies and you like making cookies, but you don't like the cause that they're trying to fundraise for, then you could decide to say no on the basis of that. You get to choose how you think about things and what you want to do. And yes, there may be consequences. Your friend may be mad at you because you are not going to bake cookies for their charity event. And they may ask, well, what do you have to do that's so important? And it doesn't actually matter what you have to do. You could want to just lounge around and read a book if you wanted to. Like, that's just not how you want to spend your time. And our time is precious, right? Time is the one thing that we can't really get any more of. Everyone gets the same amount of time a day, and once time has passed, like, we can't really get it back. The one thing you can do is try to quote, buy time by buying help for someone to do something that you have to do, so you don't have to do it, so you can have that time back. But still, everyone's got the same 24 hours a day. So don't let other people's expectations of you make you feel guilty. If you are feeling guilty, really ask yourself, like, why are you feeling guilty? Are you feeling guilty because someone is trying to guilt you into doing what they want to do, what they want you to do, but it's not what you actually want to do, and you like your reasons for not doing it? And then just let the guilt go. If you're feeling guilty because you truly think that is something that you should be doing, then ask yourself why. Why is that something you think you should be doing? Is that really true? Do you want to do it, or do you not want to do it? If you don't want to do it, what are the reasons? Do you like those reasons? If you like those reasons, then maybe that's not something you really want to do. There's always a lot of like, oh, I should, work out, I should eat healthier, I should, do all these things. But do you like your reasons, and do you actually want to do those things? So sometimes the answer may be yes, and sometimes the answer is no. The real thing is to really be true to yourself and to live authentically you. So if you like these videos, please subscribe so I can keep bringing you content like this. If you'd like to work on your mindset, I'd love to work with you. You can set up a free consultation with me at my website, www.growyourwealthymindset.com. Just on that first page, just click schedule now. And thanks so much for watching my video.